Alright, man. Let's talk about this real quick. You know what's interesting? Like on some real talk right here. What was Zaya's name before all of this, publicity stunt started happening? I had to really think about that, and I couldn't tell you. Man, let's jump right into this context, man. Okay, so I saw this yesterday, and I'm like, you know what? This is interesting. This has been a topic of conversation the past few years, ever since, this whole publicity stunt started happening. So, Zaya Wade's mother filed, it's funny, filed an objection to reject Zaya's change of gender and issuance of a new birth certificate. She says Dwayne Wade is exploiting Zaya. Just imagine having a parent, I would say parents, because I definitely think it's more of Gabrielle Union's doing than Dwayne's, but Dwayne is still along for the ride. I think it's very crazy. Just imagine having parents who's exploiting you. Just imagine that. Like I kind of feel bad for Zaya just for that aspect right there. Imagine going through such a huge life change, almost against your free will. Because if you believe that they're exploiting Zaya, then it's against Zaya's free will. But just imagine that, though. Now, I think this is two sides to this coin right here. Because for Dwayne's ex-wife to say for financial gain, I have to think to myself, Dwayne and Gabrielle are both millionaires, multi-millionaires right there. Why would they have to do it for financial gain? So my thing is, while I definitely agree that it's definitely more than Zaya's decision. I think it's more than just Zaya's decision. I definitely think it's Dwayne and Gabrielle Union kind of pushing their narrative onto Zaya. But while I do agree with her, Dwayne's ex-wife, I don't think they're doing it for financial gain, but I definitely think they're doing it to propel themselves into the headlines, propel themselves into the narrative. Because think about this and let me know in the comment section if this is true. I never see a post about Zaya without either Dwayne or Gabrielle involved. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. So when I have that mentality and then I constantly see posts of, Zaya doing this, Zaya doing that, with Dwayne and Gabrielle right there, I'm of the mentality that, seems like they're kind of imposing themselves onto Zaya's life, coercing Zaya to continue this lifestyle. I have to think to myself like this. This is a question I would ask Dwayne and Gabrielle too. If Zaya didn't want to continue with this, transformation, would they be okay with it? Because I won't lie, I have definitely seen the comment section around these posts. You already know when Lil Boosie start talking and shit like that, people start to agree that it seems very strange that a high schooler would want to do such a drastic change. And Zaya's 15 now, but I could say it's been maybe around the time when Zaya was 12 that this started happening. It's been a few years. What 12-year-old is mentally capable enough to make this type of life decision, bro? But you see, with this story right here, it just goes to show how two parents could have so completely different ideologies about how to raise their kids, bro. And I won't lie, it's usually the mother who's okay with doing these type of things, being all accepting and everything like that. It's usually the mother. So to see that Zaya's mother isn't okay with this life change, but Dwayne, the father, is, it's very interesting, I won't lie. And I gotta be real, I do agree with Dwayne's ex-wife on this topic right here. I definitely do. I just think to myself like, yo, what if, and I just gotta repeat this question, what if maybe in the future, whatever case is, Zaya says, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. What if that was to happen? Would they be okay with that? Would Gabrielle and Dwayne be okay with that shit? Because you think about it, Zaya is never in, like, was Zaya in the news as heavily before, before this whole publicity thing started happening? I don't think so. I thought to myself, I honestly think it's Gabrielle pulling the strings on this. I think it's Gabrielle kind of imposing herself, and Dwayne is, happy wife, happy life type shit. So Dwayne is almost just like kind of unwillingly agreeing with it and going forward with it. But I honestly think it's Gabrielle the one that's pulling the strings on this whole Zaya metamorphosis crap. I think it's Gabrielle doing it. But either way, whether you think they're exploiting Zaya or not, I personally would say I don't think this is Zaya's decision. I don't think this is Zaya making this decision off, I want to make this change. I think this is Gabrielle like, hey, pulling little bugs in the air, and Dwayne pulling little bugs in the other ear too. That's honestly what I think. Let me know what y'all think though. And I already know when you talk about this and you're not all agreeing and all agreeable about this shit, people is quick to call you names. But just think about it, okay? Think about it. And then let me know, all right? You know what y'all think? If you made it to the end, I really appreciate it, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you. More videos coming soon, man.